Most supplements are a waste of money, but there are a few that can really make you a stronger arm wrestler. In this video, I'll explain which supplements actually make a difference, which ones to avoid. I will share with you what I personally take, and at the end, I will reveal the untold truth about supplements in general. Before I dive into the topic, I have something really important to announce. Recently, I started to work together with Golden Grip, and I managed to get a discount code for every single one of you. With the code ALEX, you can save 10% on every purchase you make from Golden Grip. The link is down below. I will also make a video where I show you some of the high quality equipment you can find on their website, so stay tuned. Let's get back to supplements, and the first and most important question is, what kind of supplements do arm wrestlers actually need? To answer this question, we have to take a look at the structures that get damaged the most during our training. Whether it's on the table or in the gym, the main structures that get damaged are your tendons, ligaments, joints, and muscles. The extent to which any of these structures get damaged depends on your style on the table. As a hooker, for example, you rely much more on your tendons, joints, and ligaments compared to a top roller. I will split these four structures into two categories. The first category consists of tendons, joints, and ligaments. Before telling you what supplements you need for these three areas, let's quickly break down their function and what they are made of. Your tendons connect your muscle to the bone and consist mainly of collagen type 1, water, fibroblasts, and small amount of elastin. The ligaments connect the bone to bone and consist mainly of collagen type 1, slightly more elastin than tendons, water, and fibroblasts. And the joints are the place where bones meet and are made up of multiple structures. They consist mainly of collagen type 2, water, and other small substances. And by that, you can already see what these structures mostly depend on, and that is collagen. There are two types of collagen. The type that most arm wrestlers use is collagen type 1. Collagen's main benefit is that it will help to repair and strengthen the connective tissue damaged during training sessions. Most companies will combine the collagen with vitamin C, which is the next key supplement for connective tissue health. Vitamin C is extremely important because it's required for collagen synthesis, which means it helps your body build and repair collagen properly. Another huge advantage of vitamin C is that it strengthens the immune system, which automatically will reduce the risk of illness. This is extremely important, especially before competitions, because you don't want to get ill right before you compete. Another great supplement that will help your connective tissues is omega-3. Omega-3 has many different health benefits. One of them is that it reduces inflammation in joints and tendons. Another great advantage of omega-3 is that it improves overall heart function and it supports a healthy blood pressure and circulation. And the last one in this category is a combination of multiple compounds, and that is Animal Flex. I have personally never tried it, but I heard many arm wrestlers saying that it works extremely well. There are 8 pills you will have to take every single day, which can be a little heavy on our stomach, especially if you're not used to taking that many pills. Its main function is repairing the connective tissue, which is exactly the reason why arm wrestlers often use it before competing. It contains a variety of compounds that support collagen synthesis, and it also includes some basic nutrients like vitamin C, which you already covered a moment ago. Now, let's move on to the second category, which is your muscles. When we talk about muscle strength and performance, one of the most important supplements we will have to cover is creatine. Creatine is also the most researched supplement out there. Its main function is helping the body produce more ATP, which is the main energy source for short explosive movements. Exactly what we need in arm wrestling. More than that, creatine will help your brain function and can also improve your focus and mental performance. The only small downside of creatine in a sport like arm wrestling, where we have weight classes, is that you will gain some weight after a few weeks of taking it. That means if you have to make weight for a competition, stopping your creatine intake a few weeks before that competition is very important. The second supplement that will help your muscles grow is protein. Before diving into this supplement, it is very important for you to understand that your main protein intake should be from food. Don't use the supplement as a main source. It should only be an addition to your daily food intake. What protein does is that it provides the body the amino acids you need to build and repair muscle tissue. Every time you train, you create small amounts of muscle damage. And protein is exactly what your body uses to rebuild that tissue stronger. If you are dieting for a competition, your protein intake becomes even more important. While dieting, you lose mostly fat, but the longer you go, the higher the chances are that you will start losing muscle mass. And that's exactly what protein does. It helps you keep the muscle mass as long as possible during the diet. And the last supplement on the list is magnesium. Magnesium is very important for proper muscle function because it helps your muscles contract and relax efficiently. More than that, it will improve your recovery quality, primarily through better sleep. It will also help your nervous system to recover, which for us arm wrestlers is extremely important. During hard table session and heavy weight training in the gym, we put a lot of stress on the nervous system. That means we have to make sure it recovers as efficiently as possible. To be honest, these were the only supplements you will need as an arm wrestler to recover all the structures that get damaged during training sessions. There are hundreds of other supplements out there, but the truth is, as long as you are healthy and you have a solid nutrition, you don't need any of them. This brings us to the next chapter. What supplements should you avoid as an arm wrestler? Simply stated, you should avoid taking supplements that will increase your blood flow. Every arm wrestler who has ever pulled in a super match or a tournament knows how bad it is when your arms start to get pumped during the matches. You lose all your connection, your strength, and you lose. When you are on the table, you never want to get pumped. This is not bodybuilding. So avoid taking anything that will increase the blood flow in your body. A few examples would be pre-workout, citrulline, L-arginine, and NO3. Now, let me tell you what supplements I use to help the body recover faster. The first one is protein. I take protein all year round between 25 and 30 grams a day. The second supplement that is a priority for me is creatine. I take it again all year round except for the times when I am dieting. Usually when I know that I will have to drop weight for a competition, I will stop taking it. How long before the competition I stop taking it depends on the amount of weight I have to lose. Most of the time, I will cut it out between 4 and 6 weeks prior to the competition to make sure that I don't hold up unnecessary water. The other supplements that I take on a regular basis are omega-3 and magnesium. I like to take magnesium before I go to sleep because it is by far the most important supplement that will improve your sleep quality. And the omega-3 is something I take throughout the day, usually after a meal. But there is no timeline where you should take it. In the morning, lunchtime, or before sleep, it doesn't matter. And the last supplement that I take only for a few weeks prior to a competition is collagen combined with vitamin C. I take them for two reasons. Firstly, it's because I want to make sure my body has enough collagen to repair the damaged tissues. And secondly, because of the vitamin C, which will boost the immune system. These are all the supplements that I use. I also tried ashwagandha and zinc in the past, but honestly, I didn't notice any real difference from them. I also try to take as little as possible and to avoid all the supplements that won't benefit me. Now, let me tell you the hard truth about supplements that nobody tells you. And that is, you don't need them. There are much more important factors that will improve your performance in training and in competition. By far the most important one is sleep. During sleep, the body produces all the necessary hormones and substances that will help you to recover. So make sure your sleep is on point. Also, keep in mind that it's not about the length of the sleep, but about the quality. And the second factor that will drastically improve your performance is nutrition. Make sure you cover your daily protein intake. You should aim for 2 grams of protein per kilo body weight. For example, if you weigh 80 kilo, 160 grams should be your aim. If you weigh 100 kilo, aim for 200 grams. You should also educate yourself on this topic and learn about all the nutrients and foods you actually need and for what purpose. Believe me, if you make sure your sleep and nutrition are on point, you don't need most of the supplements on the market. But of course, if you have the money to invest in some supplements, you can use the basic ones that I mentioned a moment ago. And if you take a closer look, all the supplements that I am using are there to support either my sleep or my nutrition. This was a complete breakdown of supplements for arm wrestling. If you have a different opinion, write it down in the comment section below and tell me what supplements you use and how much they improved your performance. Also, if my videos are helping your arm wrestling game grow, consider supporting the channel. Link is down below. Don't forget to use the code ALEX for 10% off on every purchase you make at Golden Grip, and keep your eyes on this channel. Great stuff is coming.